Get to our floor show traders, Phil Flynn and Scott Bauer. Scott, can't make it any simpler. Did we hit bottom this week?
You know, Liz, I don't want to bum everybody out going into the weekend, but I don't think we have. And I'm not saying that we're going to have the severe volatility to the downside, but we have not hit that market capitulation yet. In fact, earlier this week on Monday, the VIX actually signaled a bit of a calming in the markets as opposed to that capitulation. Option volume in the VIX was decidedly bullish on Monday. Normally we see about a 2-to-1 call versus put ratio. This was inversed on Monday, which tells me that, you know, that kind of foretold maybe this week of the markets calming down at all. So I don't think we've seen bottom. We won't see bottom until we see a capitulation, which means VIX probably in the 40 handle, maybe mid 40s or so. Yeah. That's a point.
Okay, we're at 29.31 right now, so we are nowhere near 40.
Not at all. And we were at 35, 36 last week, and it kept hitting there, it kept hitting there. And when the market was selling off, the VIX wasn't going any higher. And to me, that's a sign of complacency. And you could look at the VXN, which is the volatility of the NASDAQ. That did break into the 40s. But until that VIX breaks, in my opinion, we have not seen the bottom.
Yeah, VXN right now, 37. Not quite there. It did open at 41, but it has come down as we see this rally continue. Scott, what are you buying? What do you think is now attractive? I mean, you've got Apple at a 2-year low.
Apple absolutely was, and I think yesterday's sell-off there was a little bit of a panic sell-off. And, you know, has it hit the bottom? Maybe not. Maybe it goes into the mid-130s or so, but long-term, you're not going to go wrong buying Apple. But, Liz, in addition to Occidental, two other stocks that I'm really keying in on. One is CLF Cleveland Cliffs. Stock, as well as many others, probably got way ahead of itself a month or so ago. It has now been sold off, back down to its 200-day moving average. They've had big insider buying over the last few months or so. Earnings, revenue, cash flow, all very positive. So that's one. The other one at the top of my list, and it's up nicely today, that's not why I'm saying this, is Micron. Of all the chip makers out there, I believe Micron is poised to hold its value on any further, weakness in the sector and has significant upside potential. Their earnings and growth estimates from last quarter, really great. Projections are fantastic.
I'm looking at Micron right now. It is up about 6.5% to 72.13. Still, though, you wouldn't be buying it at a peak here. It's down 22% year to date. Great to see you both. Phil, Scott, let's see.